How's it going, everybody? Jared here, and today we're going to be checking out some of your apps. So basically, I'm on family vacation right now, and there will be no tutorial this week. I will have more tutorials to come. Believe me, they're in the works. But either way, we're going to be checking out some of the apps that you guys have sent in to me, and if you like any of the apps, be sure to check out the description down below for any of the download links. But let's go ahead and check out some games. So first up, we have Go, with an exclamation point, so it should really be Go! I'm probably too loud for this hotel. So essentially the point of Go is to avoid a car. So let's go ahead and press play. And what you want to do here is you have the stop pedal, which will slow you down. And then you have the gas pedal, which will speed you up. I just lost. So let's go ahead and play that again. And what you're trying to do is, it's essentially the same thing. So we're just trying to avoid these cars as they go by. And we can slow down a little bit if we feel like we need to slow down. And just try to race by these cars. Okay, I'm doing pretty good. Awesome. Okay, here we go. Oh, and some of the cars speed by really fast, some of them go slow. I was doing really bad at this yesterday, but man, I am on a roll today. Oh, dang. But anyway, there you have Go, and again, you can just play this again. It's just, basically, it's an endless game, so it's however you want to play it. And I also just want to say that I love the graphics in this. I was a big fan of Crossy Road. It's a good job on the graphics. But anyway, you can go ahead and download that if you want to check it out. On to the next game. So the next game I have on my list is Shooters. Now this one I chose because one, it has really great art, and it's also made by Unity. Hey. Now this was of course made by someone that used Unity, but we can forgive him. He sent it in to me, so I'm gonna check it out anyway. Either way, let's go ahead, press play, and basically the point of this game is it's kind of like Pop the Lock in a way, but we can go ahead, press play, and you want to just tap where these bubbles are, and you want to see how many times you can go around. And it is an endless game, so you can just go ahead and like play this all you want. But either way, we can go ahead, and what you can do is you can pick different shooters. So as you can see, you have diamonds up here in the top right hand corner. So if you have enough diamonds, you can go ahead and purchase a new thing, so you get a new shooter, and you can play with that by just selecting it, press play in the top left corner, and you'll be able to play your game. But they have shooters out the wazoo. You can go ahead and check all of them out. You can see that there's like a slot machine that can kind of give you a random one if you watch an ad as well. It's kind of cool how this is all done. But either way, it's a pretty simplistic game, so there's not much to explain here, but you just basically are trying to get the highest score that you can. Let me see how high I can get right now. So my high score is 21 over the long run, so see if you can beat that. I'm sure you can, but you can go ahead and check that out in the description down below. So the next app is called Turn Left. Now this has been one of my favorite games that has been sent in to me, because one, the design of it's pretty cool, and then the next part of this is like the whole gameplay itself, just how everything works. It's a pretty simplistic game again, but essentially the point of the game is I have 12 turns, and you can only turn left, so you're trying to figure out, okay, I need to turn left every time, when do I end? And also, you're trying to avoid hitting yourself as well as trying to get off the screen. So it's a very cool kind of gameplay going on. So you're just trying to turn left, turn, oh dang. The first few levels are super easy, but once you get past, I think like 7 or 8 or something like that, it gets pretty darn hard. And right now I'm on 12, and this is one hard level. Good, doing good, doing good. Ah, dang. I was close. I was close. I'm gonna beat this level. That's just how I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna beat this level. Won't let it beat me. Oh, darn. I cut that way too close. Ah. Okay. No! Ah. I have a feeling this is gonna be the time. Let's go ahead and do this. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2. Yes! I did it! Woo! But either way, that is Turn Left. Go ahead, check it out in the description. It's an awesome game. Now, the next one that I have right here is called Block Invasion. It's a pretty simple game, but I like the design of it as well, and it's kind of just, it's a fun little game that you can pull out every once in a while, but you can go ahead, play game. But essentially what you're trying to do here is you're trying to go through all of these blocks. So it's like a Flappy Bird type game, but it's a little hard because of how big the blocks are, as well as you're just trying to get through them as good and clean as you possibly can. And right now, as you can see, my high score is 5, because I'm absolutely terrible at this game. So let's go ahead and see if I can beat my high score of 5, which is absolutely sad that I have only a high score of 5, but dang it. We can do this? We can do this? Dang, okay. This time for sure. I have a feeling like half of you guys are gonna just go download this app and be like, Jared, I got 6 in like the first try. I'm gonna hate you, okay? Dang it. I have to beat this high score. I can't let you guys down. I mean, it's like a simple game. It's a simple game. It's just so hard. I wanna skip that ad. Ooh, wanna skip that ad. 4, 5, 6. Dang it. 4, 5, 6, 7. I am a pro. Woo! 9. 9. Okay, I'm ending on that score because that was an amazing run, and you guys are probably laughing at me. But let's go ahead and go on to the next game. So the next game that I have right here is called Hot Circle. And essentially this is just a copy of Pop the Lock, but if you want to go check it out, it's kind of fun to have it with the graphics and everything that's going on, and see if you can beat my high score of 49. Not going to go into this one too much just because it's Pop the Lock, so let's continue on to the next game. Now with this game, this is called the Color Game. Okay, so essentially this is just like a Simon Says type game. You have to memorize the colors in order, but because of like the colors are sometimes so close, it's hard to memorize. So green, pink, orange, and green? Green, pink, orange, and green. Okay, see, I'm just so bad at this. That was blue, blue, green, pink. Blue, blue, green, pink. Blue, blue, green, pink, okay? And we're good to go. And essentially what you're trying to do is you have this game that's essentially like Simon Says. So you're trying to memorize all the colors and then guess it afterwards. And then once you're done with that, you can go ahead and see how many points you can rack up. Now, if you beat me, you can, because I'm absolutely terrible at this game, but it's blue, pink, green, lighter green. Oh, dang. It was blue, pink, green, lighter green. Huzzah! So there you have it. I have a score of 20. Let's see how high I can get on my score. This is probably going to be the last time. Blue, orange, green. So as you can see, during the color game, as you go along this game, it gets a little bit faster in between each color. So let's go ahead and hit continue. Purple. Whoa. Okay. So there you have it. My high score is 30. See if you can beat that. I was absolutely terrible at this game when I first started. I wasn't able to pass the first level until like 20 times later. So I'm just bad at colors, I guess. But either way, it's just like a cool, simple game. So if you want to check it out, go check it out. Then the next one that I have right here is called Square One. And what you're trying to do in this game is, let's go ahead and play this. And as you can see, we have this block at the top here, and you have 5 seconds to guess what block it matches to down here. So it's kind of rotated, or it's flipped, or something like that. And you're trying to basically get that block properly done each time, and see how many points you can rack up. And having to do it in 5 seconds gets really hard. So my score was a score of 0, and my high score is equal to 40. So you can go ahead and try to get the highest score that you can. So I'm gonna see if I... And there we go. Oh, dang. So basically you have the image at the top and you're just trying to guess the image at the bottom. It's kind of a fun, simple little game. You can go check it out again. The next one that I have right here has kind of been one of my favorite games that I've been checking out. You can go ahead and check this out. So this one, you have the story up here, in which you can hear the whole story of how this game is coming about, or you can go ahead, play the game, and you can have classic or challenge. Now with mine, I'm just gonna go ahead, play classic, and essentially, you're just trying to keep a finger on the zombie while you're trying to click on the other zombies around it, and see how fast you can do it, and see how many points you can get as well. And it gets tough because it's almost like twisters for your fingers. So it's like you're only trying to click on the zombie, but it gets really hard and you kind of look like a freak with your iPhone. But you can go ahead and like try to do twister with your fingers and only click on the zombies. And once you click on anyone else, you automatically fail. So it's a pretty tough little game, but it is fun, and I've become kind of a pro at it. And you also have to do it while you're holding on to the other person, so it's a pretty hard, tough game. High score is 51, see if you can beat me. But the other one that I wanted to show you inside of this game is the challenge. So basically what you're trying to do here is, if you're on level 13, then you have to click 13 zombies before your time ends, or something like that. So I have my zombie here, let's go ahead and see how many zombies I can click. So boom, boom, boom. And you're trying to get as many as you can before your time runs out. And there you have it, 12 more to go on to the next level, and you can go on to level 13. So then you have that, and you want to see how many zombies you can click before the time ends. Can I do it now? I did it. Huzzah. But either way, there is Non-Spot. It's been one of my favorite games just because of like how it works. It's kind of a cool, fun little game. But either way, continuing on. On this next one that we have right here, it's a pretty simple game in and of itself, but it gets pretty hard as this ends. So basically you have a number in the middle and you're trying to hit the numbers on the outside. And as you're going along, these numbers start switching on you. So you're trying to do this while your ring gets a little bit faster and trying to follow all the numbers as they go along. It's just like a fun little game and you're trying to test your brain a little bit, figuring out where all these numbers are. You can sit down and just play this game to your heart's content. High score is 218, so see if you can beat me. But either way, that about does it for the 9 games that I felt like showing you guys today. If you have a game, send it in and I'll be sure to include it in the next episode that we do this, where we play games together. Anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Again, support the developers by downloading their apps in the description down below. And I hope you guys enjoyed this format of doing things rather than having the app at the end of the day. I'd actually sit down and just play your games or your apps and check them out. And I hope you guys just enjoyed this general laid-back format rather than having to do a tutorial. Either way, thank you all so much for the amazing support on my course. If you want to go check that out, that'll be in the description down below, as well as you can click the little I. Anyway, I will see you in the next one. Bye.